Alright, hi guys. We're going to do Yindie today, which is a challenging pattern. I know it's a challenging pattern, but I'm going to try to break it down as simple as possible. I have done it using my Helix Circle Maker to make perfect, oops, you can't see that, to make perfect circles and a perfect thing. But I'm going to show you how to do it like more freehand, because not everybody has tools that can be used like this, okay? So I'm going to show you that it can be done with just your pencil and your eyeballs and working through it that way. But it is a challenging pattern. This is what you're aiming for. You can do it 6, you can do it 12, you can do it with a slightly fatter, with the smaller circles and fatter in between, or you can do it with larger circles and skinnier in between. It's up to you, but it is a challenging pattern, and it kind of looks like two fidget spinners on top of one another. It's kind of how I look at it. The first 3 steps are pencil construction steps. You're going to do them lightly so that you can erase. First thing they have you do is to make a circle and divide it. I can do that. At the end of each division, make yourself a circle. You can make it as big or as small as you'd like. I think I'm going to make mine a little bit smaller, so my I like this idea of having them a little bit fatter. So I think that's what I'm going to do with this one. So at the end of each pie piece, end of each spoke, we're going to put a little circle like a wheel. Okay? Then you're going to take and you're going to draw from this one to this one all the way around. See how that's, I don't know if you guys can really see it good, but see, there's your initial circle. Around that one, like a target, you're going to make another circle, but you're going to come all the way out to the next circle and touch that, and touch it here. So you're going to touch it right there. Just isolate that, like you're only seeing that one circle, right? And then you're going to overlap them. That's the hardest part, is getting the pencil construction down. Once you have this part, then you start inking, and you'll notice, see the red, that's the sort of fidget spinner shape. That's what I see. So you'll come here, you'll go around the outside. When you hit this line, you keep going until you've gone in, till you hit this line. But you need this circle. At first, the first time I did it, I didn't draw this circle, and I had a problem. So you need all of these construction lines you need. And then you'll do it again on the outside, so you'll have a second fidget spinner shape. See, the red makes it a fidget spinner shape. And then you'll come in the inside and fill these in. That part's the simple part. And then once you have the pattern like this, you can embellish by putting another pattern inside. That's up to you. I'm just going to go with the shape to start with, and I'm going to end it here and maybe color it so that it's easy for you to see. But and absolutely go, if you go to the main page, Ellen has a really good video on how to draw this, as does Mimi. And you'll see, can you see with just the thumbnail that Mimi's is much more freeform and organic, and Ellen's is much more consistent. 2 totally different ways to draw it, and that is awesome, and I encourage you to watch both of those videos because they're both really good and different. So let's get this a go. I'm going to do it all freehand though. I'm not going to use my circle maker, so that you can see that you don't have to have the tools in order to do this. So I'm going to turn on my light, and right first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to find the middle of my page, and I'm just going to make just a quick little crisscross through, just so that I'm not too far off center. My center of my paper is right here. Okay, and then I'm going to, ever so gently, I'm going to just start twirling my hand around. This is how I do circles freehand. I start twirling my hand around before I even put my pencil down, and then I just put my pencil down just gently. And kind of go around until I have a shape I like. That will work right there. And then I'll erase a good chunk and come back and put that back in right where I want it. I want it right in there. A little bit. And that's close. You know, it's not perfect. And it's a little off center because there's my center, and the center of my circle's about here. That's all right. I was close. That's all I wanted to do. I wanted to get close. So now I want to make my circle into a pizza shape, going 6. So I want that, and then I want this and this to make it into 6 approximately same size pieces. They don't have to be absolutely identical, but somewhere in that range. There, you've made a pizza with 6 slices. And then you want little circles here. I want them to be smaller at the end of each of my little pie things. You can make them however big you want. If you make a bigger circle here, then this line will be smaller and you will have less shape here to work with. Does that make sense? Your rope or your ribbon piece, part of it will be skinnier. So if you make a bigger circle, you can make a bigger circle. You can make a big one, but it will make a skinnier gap between here and here. And I want a fatter one. So I'm making smaller circles, and I'm just going to go around and make them about the same size. I just do that with my pencil, quick and easy. See how I've got lots of sloppy pencil? I don't try to draw one perfect circle. You're never going to make a perfect circle anyways. So I do this sketchy thing because once I have a bunch of those lines down, I can pick the best path within this path. I might decide that this part of this circle is where I want to go. And then over here I want this part, and over here I want this part. So when I come back with my pen, that's where I go. Or I may decide that I want to go way out here, and I like that orientation better. I want it way out there. So it gives me some play, and it gives me a circle-ish shape. Now, the next circle-ish shape, this is the hardest one, is to go from here, decide where the edge of that circle is going to be. So you do kind of have to decide where the edges of your circles are going to be. And then I have to go all the way to here. All the way around this circle. This is my middle circle. And then I have to have a circle around this circle. All the way out to here. And once again, I'm going to kind of give it more than one, like that. And you notice that because I'm doing it freehand, if I was doing it with tools, I would totally have it look more like the step out. But because I'm doing it freehand, I've got a bigger gap here than I have here, than I have here. It's okay. I like this kind of free-form, freehand kind of look. Okay, so I want to go to here and to here, all the way around that as my central point, and then making this kind of like so. Okay, I've got a lot of sloppy, loose lines. It's okay. That's how I want to do it. Same thing here. I'm just not drawing very dark so I can erase it. If you draw too dark, you're going to dig into your paper and you won't be able to erase your marks. So I want to go right around here, like so. If you decide that that's the size you want and this circle is not big enough, make this circle a little bigger. Okay? It's alright, you can do that. Gonna go from here to here. That's the circle. And I want to go like so. Once again, I got to go from this one to this one. And give it whatever shape it's going to be. And the last one, I got to go from that one to that one. Okay, that's good. That's my weird construction lines. See them? That's there. Gotta get you at the right angle so you can see all my pencil, because I did it really light. I'm not really digging into my paper. Okay, I'll zoom you back in again. Now to do the pen. And I think for this particular one, I'm going to get my PN pen because I think that makes a nice dark line. Do I want the PN pen or do I want just to do a big line? I think I'm going to just do a big line. I'm going to do my 08. I'm going to make just a fat, juicy boy line, right? Okay. So, first place we want to start, we're going to start, before I even go, I'm going to give myself an idea of where I'm going to start. I'm going to start here on this line. I'm going to follow this one. I'm going to come up and around, and then I'm going to go here and I'm going to stop right there. I got to remember that this circle is my stopping line from when I'm going up and around. Okay, so let's give that a go. Ready? Let me go this way, come up, and I'm going to stop right there on that circle. Now I'm going to skip this because that's where that's going to like overlap, and I'm going to come here and I'm going to do that again, around, pick a line and stop. Okay, you see that? So now where would this go? You follow this line. It would go, if you were going to keep drawing, it would go here. So you're going to start here. Okay, start here, come out and around, and make that little S shape, and then stop on that inner circle. Okay, now I've got that fidget spinner shape. Now I'm going to do it again. I'm going to start here and do it again. Coming all the way around, I'm going to touch that one. And then come here and I'm going to stop. Okay, so I'm going to start here, I'm going to touch here, and I'm going to stop here. Touch there, follow this curve and stop. Got it? I'm going to start here, I'm going to touch here, and I'm going to stop over here. Come up and around, touch that, and stop. Have you got that? Next part. Are we ready for the next part? I think I'm ready for the next part. The next part is where you're going to do this overlap. So what you want, I'm going to use my pencil, we're going to start here, we're going to do this interior, you're going to come around, you want to hit this spot, and then we're going to go the other way on the rest of this donut, and come out and then stop where it hits here. So it's going to be this shape. So this is basically a backwards S. So let's see, I got to do it the way you guys are seeing it. This is basically a backwards S with a big top and a little bottom, right? Now we're going to do it the other way around with a little top and a big bottom. Ready? Start here. We're going to touch that and come to there. Start here, come around, touch that. Oh, no, I've done something wrong. What have I done wrong? I've already done something wrong. What did I do? Oh, I went too far. I wasn't supposed to stop here, I was supposed to stop there. Alrighty then. See, I told you, it is a complicated tangle. I'm supposed to stop there. Let's try it again. It'll go faster. I don't usually start over, but that was part of the main construction that just, and this, I'm telling you, this is a seriously complicated tangle. Okay. Circle. Pie. Okay. End of the pie. Circles. Okay, you guys should be able to follow along. If you followed along and you goofed up because I goofed up, I apologize. Okay, the construction. Once we've done it once, right? It's faster. You can do it again super quick. We can do this. Now this time it's not going to be centered in my page because I didn't do a good job of that at all. But that's okay. I can choose, if I want, to extend my tops of my loops, which I may do in order to fill my space. I don't know. Okay. Let's try again. There we go. Construction. Boom. Now, be more careful. Top of here to here. Around and the S. Skip that. Oh, I didn't pick up my big pen. I picked up my thin pen. That's alright. This one's going to be in a thin pen, I guess. Stop there. And then come through here. And stop there. Okay. Then start here, touch here, stop here. Start here, touch there, stop there. Start here, touch here, stop here. Start, touch, stop. Start here, touch here, stop here. Okay, now let's think about this again with my pencil. Start here, touch here, stop here. You got to leave that gap. Very important. Ready, Dawn? Start here, touch here, stop there. Much better. Start here. Let's do every other one. So that would come in, that would go through here. So you're going to start here, touch there, stop there. That's the important stopping spot. Okay, come through here, start here, touch here, stop here. Touch, stop. Okay, now this one's going to come from here around. It's going to touch here, but it's also got to touch here, and it's got to stop here. So it's going to come around, touch, touch, stop. Around, touch, touch, stop. Around, touch, touch, stop. We did it. Look. So I was really glad that I did this wrong on this side. I can finish this off and do it just wrong all the way around. Let's do that and see what happens. So this would be all the way to here because I did that wrong. And let's see what it looks like done wrong. Just to see if you could make something out of it. If you were following along with me and you did it wrong the first time, let's see what we can do to make something out of it. See how that's wrong? I see how that's wrong. But you could still fill those in with patterns. Oops. That something's not. Yeah, you could still fill those in with patterns and still make it look interesting. You would just have to be more careful with what you were doing. That's interesting. It would work. You would just have to do something that incorporates this line into your pattern that goes this way. So you could go this way. No, that wasn't right. Something's not right. I still did it wrong. No. No, 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 no. Nope, nope, nope. I'm not going to play with this anymore. But you could. You could sit here and play with it and figure it out. I'm going to go back over to this side. So if you followed me on the first side, I apologize that you had to stop and turn over your paper. Okay, now it's correct. 2 fidget spinner shapes intertwined. And I'm going to color them so you can see the 2 different shapes. And we could come back in here and do pattern or something in between, but I'm not going to because you know what? I think we've had enough of this pattern. But it is definitely an advanced pattern that you really have to think about while you're drawing it. And I was distracted but trying to show you guys how to do it and goofed up. It's an easy one to goof up. But I did a good job of showing you that it can be done freehand. You don't have to have a compass or whatever, right? These are just cheap watercolor brush pens that I'm using to color in with. Use whatever you have. You got Crayola? That's cool. Actually, Crayola is probably one of the better of the watercolor water-based markers. They put a lot of time and effort into their product, and their nibs are pretty good actually, because they're meant to hold up to little kids. So they're not soft and squishy. They're actually a sturdy nib. So if all you can afford is Crayola, or if all you can afford is cheap, go with Crayola. That would be my suggestion, because they actually are a good product. There we go. There's the green one. Where did I get this? Try to put them back in my pen holder as I use them and put them away so that I don't lose them. And orange. Why did I choose green and orange? I don't have any idea. It's what came out of me. Good contrasting colors, that's all. And like I said, you could use this and put ribbon patterns in here. They fit really well. And you would just need two. One to go on the green path and one to go on the orange path. Or you could make it more complicated to figure out how you did it by just doing the same pattern in both paths, and then they would be really difficult to see that you have actually two different overlapping shapes, or intertwined shapes rather. This is going to have to be the last one for me today because I have to go to the dentist. I was hoping to get more done, but you know, it is what it is. Need to go have lunch, and then I need to brush my teeth, and then I need to go to the dentist. Alrighty, done. Okay, let's that's an advanced pattern, this Yindie. Not impossible, but also quite advanced. So you guys can do this. If I can do it, you can do it. But just remember that you may need some practice. You will have to remember not to do this. do this instead. That's all. Practice with pencil. If you need to, once you've done your pencil construction, if you need to then do this part with the pencil, so that if you do accidentally go where you don't belong, you can erase it, do it. Do it with the pencil and get the spots first and then come back with pen. Absolutely. No shame in that. This is a very complex pattern. So you guys have a great day. I hope that this helps you in some way. If I've completely confused you, let me know and I will try again. But I think I got it. I don't know. I could have completely confused you. And if so, I totally apologize. And if you followed along and you ruined a page and you had to start over, I apologize for that too. I'm going to try to remember to put in the title to don't follow along until you've watched it once, because this is advanced. All right. You guys have a great day, and I will go have lunch and then go to the dentist. See you later. Bye-bye. Oh, next week we're going to do swaddle flowering, sunflower, and starfish flower barrel in case you want to get started ahead of time. I will see you later. Bye-bye.